You know, it's like live by the gun, die by the gun. If popularity is what you seek and not truth and not, you know, being true to yourself, then you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Look to Jesus. Don't look to another man. And what do you look like sticking up for another man? Are you his drunk girlfriend at a bar? Like, my boyfriend's way better than you, you jerk. It's like drunk girls at bars stick up for another man, and that's acceptable because they're drunk bitches. But you as a grown-ass man to stick up for another man is like, wow. And to go crazy with the shit talk in the comment section on any social media, if you don't know this person and you don't know this person in person, like live in their same neighborhood, what is that, man? Really? God's beautiful creation, so immense and so beautiful, and the complexities of just the human body that can't be replicated by man. You know, that really tells you something. In an age where people are so wise, or they think they're so wise that in turn they became fools, it really is, and especially with a lot of our lives void of nature in this concrete jungle, it is nice to see the Lord's world and His creation. A lot of people will sit there and say, "Oh, you don't know that there's a God," and I'll say back, they say things like, "All the scientists believe that there isn't God." I'm like, yeah, that's not true. A lot of these scientists have came to the conclusion that there has to be. There just has to be. Look at this world. Now, and then they try to confuse people with every tool in the book, everything they can do, anything they can do, to confuse one on their own, you know, beauty, on their own natural instincts, to go against nature, to go against the Lord and become a man or a woman when they were born God's creation. That's tinkering with God's creation and nature. You're basically punching a brick wall. You're never going to get through that wall. You'll end up with some torn up knuckles and broken fists, but you will not break that wall. So what's your name?
Jimmy.
Come over away from the train. So you trying to get money for the train, or you say?
Yeah.
Or dope?
Yeah.
Yeah, where you get dope from?
West.
Oh, on the west side? Yeah. How long you been doing dope?
A few years.
How many years?
5.
Only 4? How old are you?
32.
32?
Yeah.
That's how old I am.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Jefferson Park, on the west side.
Oh yeah, I'm from the south side. I don't know anything about the north side. You shoot dope or you toot it? You sniffed it, snort it? Yeah, that's cool. At least you're not shooting.
That's true.
You've been on the methadone program before?
No.
Why don't you try to get on the methadone program?
Actually, that's what I'm looking into right now.
So listen, I'm thinking about starting like a non-for-profit where there's a lot. It's really nice out right now, but the heat can get to you, right? It's miserable at times, right? Being on the street, right? So it'd probably be easier in the winter time, but any time is a good time. If somebody came to you and they said to you, look, I'll give you 10 days in a hotel. You can't leave the hotel unless we cut it off, and we're gonna supply you with Suboxone, and that's your way out. You'll have air conditioning, it's 100 degrees out, or you'll have heat, it's 0 degrees out.
Right.
Because I think there's a gap between treatment facilities and the streets.
Yeah.
And that's where I think that I could come in, because see how I come up and talk to you?
Yeah.
Treatment people, they don't do that.
Exactly.
They sit in an office, and if somebody comes to them or gets referred to them, usually it's through probation.
Yeah.
Most people go to treatment through probation, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking the gap is, here's the treatment, here's the streets. something to bridge that
Yeah,
gap.
like you said, it's like people walking around actually checking. Because, dude, a lot of people do want
Are
to help.
tired.
A lot of people
Are
try to get
tired,
off the
right?
streets, but they don't even know the first step to take.
Right, because when they will go to sleep at night, they done had that rough day of panhandling, hustling, going to West Side, getting here all on foot.
Exactly.
You're exhausted from the walking. You ain't eating right.
Your feet are fucking literally covered with cuts and blisters.
Your
dude.
feet? What
My
kind of
toes.
shoes? What's up with them shoes? Them decent shoes?
Dude, it's the socks, dude. I changed
Oh
the socks.
yeah,
recently.
you need some socks.
I just actually changed them.
Oh,
That's
so
why
you
they feel
got socks.
decent, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
But
how
yeah.
long did you wear the socks for? 3 days?
3 weeks.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
you got to spend $1 on a pair of socks.
Yeah.
There used to be a dude who used to come around through here and be like, he'd had a little sign go, he'd hit the wall, he'd be like, I got socks. You know, he had his little gimmick,
Yeah.
and he'd be on the bus and he would sell socks, and you could buy a pair of socks for $1 or 80 cents.
Yeah.
So all the homeless people used to have socks through him.
Right.
And I used to come down here and give socks. I used to give shoes away. I brought so much shit right down here. That girl right there, I've given her so much shit, bro. Tons of shit. But you know that dude who has that dog?
Yeah.
I hook him up all the time. Beautiful day, and I just started a fire in my chimney. This is the first test fire in the chimney or fireplace, whatever you call it. It's pretty crazy, right? I got that little grill thing there for now, but eventually there's a whole giant pallet of bricks somebody just told me that they're not going to use behind their house right over to my left, about 3 blocks. And I could just take all those bricks and I could kind of stack the bricks around it and make it a legit fireplace, and then I could even cook on top of it right there and cook some eggs maybe. It gets a little swampy up here even though it's by the river, but I got that little irrigation drains here, so, and this is going to be a pumpkin patch next fall, unless I could put something in it, I don't know. But I dug all this dirt up because I needed some. And the water was all pooling up right here because 4-wheeler tracks and shit. But man, is it nice out here today. It's beautiful. Here's my old tired table. So for now, this is the only possible walkway on this side. This is just too dangerous, but at least there's a log there. This log, so nobody just, walks down and then bam, fucking kills himself. That's what I got the stairs for, because it is a little treacherous. If you were just to walk down here carelessly or at dusk, shit you see in Harvey, just driving around Harvey. There's Michael motherfucking Myers up there, man. Harvey, Illinois, boy.
Don't take it through the window. Let me
Look at this janky ass town. I mean, I like Harvey. I'm not trying to talk down on you, Harvey. But just look, there's houses back there somewhere. Let's just take pictures of the motherfucker gutting that. People on their porch. Oh, whoa, and don't even let me start talking about the streets here. Oh my goodness. And I'm riding around with
take a picture of your rear of your parents.
Oh, okay, anyway. Oh, I'm on a dead end, of course. Dead end Jason block. You live on the block. Oh my god, alright, you know what? I can't do this tour thing no more. Look at that gutter. Tell me somebody don't live there. There's another one. Probably buy that for $1. That one looks like it's been sealed up a little bit. It's been vacant all year. At least you're on a dead end. I wouldn't mind living down here. Oh yeah, it's ruined. That house is ruined. But I wouldn't mind living down here on this dead end. These are big. Some of them are big houses, you know. But I'll do an official.
Not the dirty window.
I'll do an official. Oh, look at this one, wide open. Oh, look, 6 points. What is that up there? 666. Look at this shit. There's. Is that some GD shit? That's 666. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, you got 666 right there in Harvey, but it was really a 6-pointed star with a bunch of sixes. And then you got this joint. Michael Myers. I'll be damned. While I'm at it, I'll go down. That one's vacant. Look at this, door's kicked in.
You're like
There's a garage, vacant garage.
Whatever kid lives on that
There's
block,
another vacant one right here on the corner.
the kids that live on that block are lucky. They got like 10 vacant houses to fuck around.
Yeah, it's a lot of vacant houses. That one's vacant right there, if you can see it. Boarded up, everything boarded up. Look at this little ass yellow house. That siding is from like the 70s. Look at that rock fascia or whatever they call that. Look at that, they don't make that no more. The front of that house. You don't see none of that no more. And as we go eastbound on 146th Street, got another vacant. Try to zoom out. It's hard to drive around here because there's so many motherfucking potholes. What the fuck street is this? Vincennes? How do I get to that place? Here, I'm gonna turn this video off. This is 146 in Vincennes. Video over. Harvey drive-through.
Slower, much more excruciatingly slow.
Okay, so he's gonna tell you if you're in his chat.
Every once in a while, they have what's called the halvening. So every like couple of years or whatever, they'll say, okay, from now on, if you're going to mine this certain crypto, the amount that you're going to get for the amount of mining you do is going to be half from this day forth because we have a lot of whatever. Credibility is going to be our
Okay, from now on, he can't trust anybody in his chat because he's been hurt too many times by chat people. This is the guy who sent people after Owen Benjamin cannot handle any kind of criticism. The dude's weak, man. I didn't want anything to do with him. I left it alone. All that crazy personal shit he said about me, I left it alone because you know why? Karma's a motherfucker. And I ignore this shit because the dude's a fucking loser. He's cross-eyed, 5'6". We can just look at him and tell this isn't the type. Pick and choose your battles, man. This dude is not fucking worthy of even being upset over. Yeah, I said I'd fight him in a gym, but he never wants to fight. You know what he did right after I said I wanted to fight him in a gym? He made like 3 videos in a week trying to prove how tough he was. And they just did the opposite. The videos, one was of him in a bar where a guy slapped his ass. And all he did was go around acting like he was mad. He didn't do anything. But here he is with his his little slang words like murked. This guy's such a disgusting faggot.
around here. If you're brand new and you just started mining credibility, you're going to mine it at a much slower, much more excruciatingly slow pace than people who have been here forever. There are folks here that are grandfathered in, and I'll have their back endlessly. Oh my God, how is Sticks a pedo? We never said that.
You can't even think how to talk.
So ask one of the guys on Blood Sports who made that fucking accusation, because I never made that.
Unbleached has fucked with this guy's mind so much. Fucking who else? Alan Powell. These are people that just fuck around. Even me. Here we are in Harvey, and if you could see the water on the ground from the, see that fire hydrant? A lot of the nature is reclaiming, like, up to the roads. Like, if you look back here, there's a house back there, but the cattails come all the way up to the road and shit. This is South Harvey, South Chicago, basically. Chicagoland, people call it. They say the Chicagoland area, but if it's already Chicagoland, I don't think it's necessary to say area, but that's what they say. But what you see is people got a lot of land to put their shit on. People don't have a lot of, you got a little project in the back. That's the old CHA over there. See that bitch? They're doing a lot of remodeling, blah, blah, blah. So we're about to go in this old Harvey house. See all the water that's laying around? A lot of water. A lot of random shit. Look at this whole yard's flooded, I think. Look. That's all water. That's all flooded, like 3 feet deep of water. It's crazy. That Rottweiler isn't that big, but he could still give me a problem. And what do you know? They took the lockbox off and the door is locked. So it doesn't look like I'm going to be getting in this house, but I'll stick around There was a lockbox there. Inside, it's just completely gutted. All right, so I guess I'm not going in that way, and I'm not going in at all. These trees out here, you cut a limb down, and the next thing that happens is they sprout all these little tiny branches. This one's actually a weeping willow, I think. But I noticed the other trees too. Like if you cut it, like if a limb dies, right? It's a dead limb. It's just hanging there. Somehow these little branches like these will grow off them. And there's a lot of walnut trees. As long as you got a bike and a fast bike, I mean, you could pretty much, I mean, there's a lot of nothing out here. And you're still in the city. But there's a lot of trails, there's a lot of woods, there's a lot of places to ride a four-wheeler. There's random creeks, you know, random water holes, random lakes, forest preserves, fucking a bunch of fucking shit that's been here for 200 years. Like, you'll just be walking around and you'll see an old locomotive engine.
What's up, David? How's it going?
Nothing. How's it going with you?
All right. Fucking dealing with dry skin and whatnot. Just looked at my hand. I'm like, wow, what the fuck is that? A goddamn reptile?
Yeah.
You gotta moisturize, yo. It's fucking... Is it cold up in there, motherfucker? Chicago?
In Chicago?
Yeah. It's fucking... It was 60 here today.
Well, there's like freezing rain, so yeah, it's pretty bad, man.
Fucking
Actually,
I was
it's
wearing...
really
I
bad
literally
today.
wore a t-shirt all day today. Can you believe that shit?
Yeah, I believe that shit.
Went outside in a t-shirt. Drove home at night with the windows down in a t-shirt.
Were you saying to yourself, I wish it was colder?
No, not really. I was like, fucking... I'm not going to be happy when it's cold again. It's fucking
That
crazy,
happened to
dude.
me
We
about,
get it.
like on Christmas, it was so hot, I said, I wish it was colder.
Why the fuck does it happen where you get a random day where it's like spring?
It's called weather.
Can they fucking explain that to us, though? These global warming assholes, these flat earth people, all these fucking geographical fucking theorists.
Well, it's because we all evolved from monkeys, and it has a lot to do with, like, I don't know, evolution or something.
We evolved.
Yeah, from monkeys, right?
Maybe people with the lesser facial hair are more human than the guys who look like got perfect
No,
beards.
this is what it is, bro. Check it out.
Because they're like fucking more...
No. So, black
primal.
people evolved in the jungle, where all they had to do was reach up and grab a banana.
A wimboy, a wimboy, a wimboy, a wimboy. That's not...
Therefore,
It's not culturally right. Were you there back then? Did you know what they were eating? They could have been eating actual, mayonnaise and fucking stuff that they don't actually eat.
Bro, ain't nobody trying to work. Motherfuckers are used to just bananas growing on trees. How the fuck are you supposed to,
Jesus, is this really David Walsh?
Huh?
Is this fucking really David Walsh? You're going hard in that black hate tonight.
No. This is my theory of evolution, bro. Can you just hear me out?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so white people, they had to build, like, houses and stuff in the snow. Therefore, they're more acclimatized
The Polish
to having
people.
to do stuff. The natural habitat of us is to, like, have to prepare and think ahead of time. And, this is my theory on why certain people can't function.
Well, a lot of the
Is this a good theory or no?
a lot of the wildlife in that part of the world, they hunt in packs.
So basically, you agree with what I'm saying, right?
I don't know. This could be a prank, and you could say the N-word in any
bro.
second.
Some people, all the shit was just there for them. They didn't have to farm, so they have a different outlook on life.
Do I have to get?
But hey,
do I have to get Donna in here to explain this to you?
What?
Do I have to get Donna to explain and debate you on this?
I don't even know who Donna is, and I don't give a fuck about if she wants to. Okay.
The theory is
I'll debate anybody.
Racial Superiority by David Dasfier Walsh, says fact.
Yeah.
What's got you on this kick? This is so anti.
I didn't articulate my theory.
What you've been into recently with the religion and loving your fellow man.
But you did it.
You gotta love your fellow man, though. Like even someone who steals from you.
I'm just saying, I am showing love.
That's what the Bible teaches.
Bro, did you not hear me?
That's why the Bible's fucking bullshit, because the motherfuckers who preach that shit don't even practice it.
That's what I'm saying. It's not fair for everybody to have to fucking live in a Western society when thousands of years of evolution, they didn't have to live in this kind of fast-paced, 9 to 5 schedule.
What are we gonna do? Fucking, you gotta pay your bills. You want to be homeless?
Well, what if thousands of years of evolution, you didn't have to pay your bills and you could just reach up and eat a banana?
But that doesn't happen.
That's not fair. Is that fair to you?
Society. I mean,
does that sound fair though?
We also fucking how long ago? Not even. Like 100 years ago. It's probably like even now. There's people still.
That's why I
have no electricity. They live off of the land that they own, and they kill what they eat and gather the rest. Like,
are you pro-state?
What? I don't know. Dude, it's totally not in the fucking spirit of the show. Is what I'm getting at. Your bit sucks.
Anyway,
it's fucking gay. You should just go sign up for the Klan. Like, listen to my show last week. Fuck all that gay-ass racist shit. It's not funny, even ironically, anymore.
Anti-racist, man.
Oh, okay. Just reaching up for a banana. The monkeys don't do that. I gotta kind of fucking... I'm not a fucking retard. Okay?
Don't let anybody bully you, bro.
I'm not letting anyone bully me. I'm also not gonna let anyone talk like a fucking bigot.
Like Mersh.
This is my theory on evolution.
I get it, bro.
You're a real fucking Aristotle.
If I worked at a strip club and the manager told me to do what they told Mersh, I would do the same exact thing he did.
What?
He worries about little shit, but he goes after Owen Benjamin, and it's okay. But if somebody does it to him, he cries like a little girl.
You new people.
Oh, but here comes Urban Mersh, Street Cred Mersh, Gangster Mersh.
All you new niggas, and I've said
there
this
it
before. Fucking shit. So ask one of the guys on Bloodsports who made that fucking accusation, because I never made that. My point is,
new
all
niggas.
You new people, all you new niggas, and I've said this before.
All you new niggas. All you new niggas. Okay, saying that word is now something I am trying to better myself and not say. Do you see how cringy he sounds? We cannot say this word. It's over, and now in 2020, 2019, the new thing to do is talk like a proper fucking man. That's my fucking strategy.
Has defended those peoples. No, he hasn't. Blackie. A ticket.
Well, here's another one. I'll just outro with this.
About censorship, to me, is like me and Royce being black guys in a car with white guys, and the white guy's getting a ticket for speeding, and they're like, "Can you believe this? Can you believe how rude this cop was to me?" And me and Royce are going, "Yeah, man. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Unbelievable."
Because you guys, because they're the black guys.
Like in the back while we're like nudging each other and going, they have no idea. These
Understand in this scenario, Royce and Mersh are the black guys.
He didn't get shot for taking that tone with the cop.
I just this last.
All right, so there you have it. We're gonna call him Gangster SJW Mersh. He's an SJW gangster, y'all. y'all, for any of you new niggas, did you hear how he even said it? This is not the type of person we need to ever get mad over. This is a sad boy, and have at him, boys. He deserves it. Karma's a bitch, man. And if you act like a bitch, karma's a bitch. And if you talked like that in real life, you get your ass stomped. In real life, motherfuckers don't play around. This ain't a playground. We don't play around. So everybody, God bless. Let's all try to man up and not be bitches in 2012. That's the plan. And saying new niggas, it's so cringy. It's unbelievably cringy. All right, everybody. Everybody who knows who they are, fucking, I don't even know. If you want to, fuck with him. I'm not saying to, because the dude's not even worth it. He's cross-eyed and he lives on his friend's couch. All right, everybody. Peace. And I don't know, man. I've given her so many shoes. I've given her Jordans, like outfits and shit. She's all right, though. She ain't a bad person. She usually had a black guy with her.
Yeah, actually, dude, she was with is gone.
Yeah, he went to jail, right?
Yeah, and now she's with another dude.
All right, what's your name again?
Jimmy.
Jimmy, man. If I see you again, hey, if you're ever down here on Mondays and Fridays, I'll look for you, bro.
Appreciate you. What's
all
your
right, David.
David?
David, yeah. David Walsh, Chicago White Hawk.
Gotcha.
If you want to check out my YouTube channel.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right, man. Be safe.
You too, bro.
All right. Oh shit. Hey, I just wanted to say hi before I go. How are you? I was just talking to that boy. You know him? Yeah, he's alright, right? How's everything going? Alright. Hey, huh?
Where you must not be staying around here.
Oh no, I ain't been coming down. I got a house now.
I see it on your YouTube.
You watch the YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen it in a while, but I think the first video you put on.
Not collect the paycheck to be all self-righteous and go on a fucking SJW brigade about it?
Well, isn't that kind of what he did? And isn't that, you know what I mean?
Well, how do you feel about Harvey Weinstein? You feel like Harvey Weinstein did horrible shit to these women? Do you feel that what he did was not what Hollywood does to women constantly? And men constantly, for that matter. Look at the porn industry. A man, to break into the porn industry, you got to be a gay porn actor first. Doesn't matter who you are, you got to do gay stuff. So they own you.
So
they
wait,
were like,
wait,
oh,
you
you want to be a lead actress in this movie? I can make it happen to you, but you got to blow me. That's fucking terrible.
What are you trying to talk about right now?
You brought it up. With it's like,
Wait,
do you agree? I'm playing devil's advocate because you're playing devil's advocate.
No, man, I'm trying to understand what the question is.
Does
Please.
what he did, just because it's that society and that culture, is that okay? Is it okay?
I just think he's an old Jewish creep.
You're totally fucking ruining your chances at ever fucking being something. Good luck, David. Godspeed, David.
Are you that upset, bro?
I'm not upset at all. I'm disappointed, is what I am.
I can trigger the fuck out of people, bro.
No, you can't. Your humor is so old. This is fucking shit people were doing
this isn't
in
a joke.
2014 to trigger people.
Men. It was a theory between two men.
No, you're just making me look like a fucking asshole for having you on and actually thinking you were fucking worth something. You're like every other fucking loser. I've fucking gone, oh, look at this person on the internet. They might be worth something. And then you go, oh, this one's just fucking completely about themselves. This one's a complete fucking asshole. Oh, this one's a psychopath. And come to you. You're just you're a schizophrenic is what you are. Is what you are. You're a schizophrenic. You come on one week as a religious guy trying to do the next right thing for people. and trying to help out the poor and all this bullshit. And what can we do to make things? And then you come on this week as a goddamn American History X fucking character. What the fuck are you, dude?
We can be religious and still make stupid theories.
Yeah, that's not a fucking theory, dude. You're just being crass. It really is. It's just being retarded.
Now you're acting like Mersh when the fucking strip club owner told him to fire the black girl.
You're a little hung up on Mersh's decision.
Who's hung up on Mersh?
I already fucking... No, I'm not. We were fucking having fun going over this goddamn interview with tons of little fun nuggets in it. And you called in with fucking some bigotry bullshit. And you know what? I played along for a little bit until it got fucking creepy. Because I go, wow, this guy's really into this fucking shit. And you know what? I'm not going to fucking stand for it, Dave. No, listen. No, you listen.
I can't
you got fucking 2 ears and 1 mouth. And everything you've said tonight is that you've proven yourself to be a fucking asshole.
All right, man. All right, you win, bro.
Yeah, you win. You win, bro. I'm glad you concede you're a fucking retard.
All right, that's how you
I have
feel,
no more
cool.
use for you, too, by the way.
I'm a retard. Okay, man.
No, you embarrass me.
Is this what you're...
No, you fucking embarrass me. You embarrass me by fucking bringing bullshit to my show.
What's up, my brosifs? I just wanted to wish everybody a merry Slavemas and 3DL. Merry Slavemas, my brosif. But he was making some merch videos. So since I don't really watch Mersh, can't listen to him talk. He's the cringiest man, and he's not even trying to be cringy. Like, I get it if we're trying to be cringy. Like, nobody's ever gonna out cringe me. But for a man not trying to be cringy, he damn near out cringes me. Last time I watched a video, he was saying, "No new niggas. I don't want no new niggas around here. I don't trust the new niggas in the chat. You're gonna have to build up your trust with me," because he doesn't trust people in his chat. He's afraid he's gonna open a fucking message and it's gonna be like a dick or something. And I started watching his videos this time, and I couldn't make it literally 5 minutes. I made it 2 minutes. He was watching some Italian people. Like, they looked like they were into steroids maybe and a lot of tanning and, you know, the East Coast Jersey Shore types. I don't know who the fuck they were. But this guy's such a faggot. He noticed that they're in a hotel or an Airbnb or some shit. And the last person in the hotel left open their YouTube account. And he's like, "Bro, let me give you a YouTube hint. If somebody leaves open their YouTube account," I shit you not, he said this. I shit you not. You go like all your videos immediately and sub your channel. Really, bro? You just said that you would have immediately noticed somebody you left open their YouTube their YouTube, signed in their YouTube, and you would go like every one of your videos. This is the man saying that people are fucking losers for making fake accounts, which takes 2 minutes. I don't do it, but I've done it before. I got a new phone, which I had him on. I didn't have him on the laptop because I never remember the Gmails for the fake account, so I can't get it on another device. But with the new phone, I'm not going through that again. I don't have any fake accounts this time. But that takes 3 minutes to fuck with somebody and get a lot of fucking lulls out of this shit, right? Laughs out of this shit. This faggot must spend like 20 minutes to like all his videos every time he sees somebody's YouTube account. What the fuck? I was like, wow, how gay is this guy? Then I was thinking about this story I heard about a man who wasn't cross-eyed at one point in time, and then something crazy happened in his life, and he went cross-eyed. And it involved, like, seeing some traumatic shit. Like, he walked in on his mom having sex with some, like, neighborhood drunk. And I was like, I bet you Mersh walked in on like his mom getting gangbanged or something.
Matt, fuck your show. Your show's gay. You got 38
You're the
viewers.
one on it.
Fuck your show. and
You're
your
the one who
faggots in
called
the
on
chat.
it to bomb it
You're
with
all
your
fucking
fucking
fags,
racist
bro.
bullshit.
Matt, have you
Because
been
you know what? You know
feeling
what?
this
It,
way for a
no.
long time?
I know the
How long
I
have you
know the
felt this
fucking
way,
line, bro.
How long have you felt this way? Were you gonna freak out? over
No,
nothing?
I'm not freaking out. I'm
Yes,
fucking.
you are.
I'm not gonna
Like a
stand
little
for that
bitch.
shit.
You freaking out like a little bitch, like you were waiting to freak out like a bitch for nothing. I was just.
I
telling you
wasn't
here,
waiting
you
at all.
freaked out
You
like a
called
bitch.
in.
Bro, fuck you
Go
and your
fucking
38
listen
viewers,
back,
bro.
you
I told you to
fucking
be your fucking
retard.
friend. No, I told you to be
You
your fucking
monotone
friend.
drone on and on and on about nothing. Cry about gentrification.
What
Do
you
nothing
talk
about
for
it.
4 hours, man?
Fuck
You go on and
off.
on about nothing.
Fuck you.
All right, man. You've been feeling this way for a while.
No, I
You've been feeling
haven't.
this-
But you fucking made me realize you're a waste of fucking time.
Matt, this whole show's a waste
Matt,
of time. It's
you're a
38
wa-
viewers.
I know so much.
Matt, the whole show's
Matt,
a waste
Matt,
of time.
I know so much.
You take
Tell
yourself
us
too
how
serious,
much
bro.
every time you talk, you fucking prove you have nothing to offer the world.
38 viewers, Matt, you have nothing either, Matt. What the fuck do you
Matt,
have?
Matt,
I'm an
Matt.
atheist. I don't believe in God, and I don't want a girlfriend, and I haven't had sex in 3 years.
No, you know what?
I'm gonna go jag off and die.
Yeah,
Shut the fuck up, pussy.
you know what? You're
I'm
right.
gonna come to Boston and beat your ass, Matt, you faggot.
We got off
Please,
on the
bitch.
no, dude. We got off on the wrong foot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Oh, he hung up.
Like, I'm allegedly. I don't know if that happened. But I'm just saying. What if he just walks in on his mom, like, fucking, like, everybody in the neighborhood who he hates, like his best friend, or like his best friend's dad, or like the guy who, the town bully who, like, beats Mersh up? And what is with Mersh and all this gangster talk? Like, tough guy in the bar? I saw the end of that video today. The dude literally comes up to him, and Royce steps in between them like his girlfriend. Unbelievable. The fucking cringy bitch moves this dude does. And he wants to talk shit to me, and I'm like, bro, we could meet in a gym. We don't have to fucking have a fist fight where, you know, people could get seriously injured and all that bullshit. We'll just meet in a gym, and we'll fucking punch each other. We'll punch each other. Whatever. No, won't do that either. So, this is the definition of a coward. Wants to talk shit, don't want to fucking fight in the street. I understand that kind of. Because a lot of people could, you know, somebody could die. Right? Meet in the gym, bro. Meet in the gym. It's all you got to do. So, I called him out. I was gonna make I guess this is the man-slave part 2. And I don't even know enough about this dude to really even sit here and roast him, other than I know he's the type of dude to be a phony person. This isn't who you are. You're not a tough guy. We saw what happened in the bar. You were punked out. All this saying new niggas and all this shit. We saw the emo pics, bro. There's no acting tough after we saw the emo pics. Dude, you look like, who's the dude from Zoolander? The dude from Meet the Fockers. You look like Zoolander. The little faggy guy who says, what does he say? I'm not a mermaid, I'm a merman. You're a merman. You're a merman, bro. You look like the dude who said that shit. You look like Zoolander. You can't look any gayer than Zoolander. Literally, you look like Zoolander, and you're in pictures at gay bars. This is Owen Benjamin. You're the new Owen Benjamin, but worse. Owen Benjamin has a motherfucking wife. Owen Benjamin's about to go on his 3rd kid, bro. You're 39 years old. You're in your dirties, bro. You're 39 years old. You're a fat, dirty piece of shit. and you want to talk shit, I bet you Owen Benjamin would get in a ring. You gonna let Owen Benjamin be better than you? I bet you Owen Benjamin would maybe get in a ring with me and punch each other like men are supposed to. But not you. You want to talk shit, and you don't want to even go in a gym. I'm not saying meet me in an alley, I'll bring 20 people, you bring everybody you got, and that way they can make sure that we just fight, or 10 and 10 or whatever. That way, you know, we have to send a bitch up if somebody jumps in. I'm not saying all that craziness. I'm just saying we can bring a couple people with us. I got family in Florida. Bro. That's where you're from, right? Florida. Where it's too hot to go outside. And you live in your friend's house. Isn't that weird? Living in your boy's house all this time? I saw another video clip of this fucking merch guy on the Real Ass Podcast, the rap or whatever it is. Dude, they're roasting your fucking blazer. You're lucky they didn't roast your eye. All you did was laugh hysterically at non-funny jokes, and then Royce is over there talking about some tranny that you guys cover on your channel. This is your big New York trip to New York, and you guys talk about some tranny that doesn't matter? You have nothing to say unless there's a screen with somebody to point and talk about. So you're worse than Owen Benjamin. Owen Benjamin doesn't sit there and talk about crazy people videos. That guy fucking at least rambles, and at least he's accidentally funny, because he's insane once in a while, and I can relate to those kind of people. I have them people all around me. In my family, they're just nutty. You're not nutty. But you're like actually gay. Owen Benjamin, it's a whole different fucking, I don't know what he is, honestly. But you are this guy who wants to put up this tough guy vibe. Owen Benjamin sits there and says, Joe Rogan will whoop my ass. Not you, Mersh. You want to sit there and say you're a tough guy and talk tough and all this shit. Nobody's fooled, dude. Nobody's fooled. We've seen the emo pics, bro. Once there's emo pics of you on the internet, you cannot act like a tough guy. He even had his mouth like this, like kissy face, like look, he was sad like this. With his hair all fucking gay. Like near earrings and nose, all kinds of rings and like a choker chain. I don't know what he was wearing. I can't remember. But the fucking, it's one of my fucking thumbnails on one of my videos, dude. You look like a bitch. You talk like a bitch. So the tough guy thing, it ain't working. Just be yourself. Be the fucking guy in the corner that nobody notices, who's cross-eyed, and just know your role. You could have been. You had a little subs, but then you want to get on this, oh, I got all these subs, I'm a tough guy shit now. You could have just been the guy who comments on internet videos because you have no personality or no redeemable qualities, and you fucking flip-flop on everything. Even that fucking nice guy, Matt Christensen, I don't know if he's a gay guy, but he's a really nice, mild-mannered guy. He fired your ass up on your own show. And it was you and Royce over-talking him, and he handled himself. You looked like hypocritical bitches. Matt Christensen fucking killed you on your show. Matt Christensen, the rap, whatever it is, Real Ass Podcast, everybody. My boy Bleachy fucking roasts you every week. And he's not even trying. Shout out on Bleached. Shout out Mickey Schickelstein. All the people, and then you sit there and talk shit about Johnny Arcade, but you used all his clips and say, oh, thanks, you edited. No, he did edit him. He went and looked for him. Why didn't you do it yourself? Then you don't appreciate the shit. Talk shit about everybody, but you wouldn't say shit. All those people I just named are normal fucking people. They're not fucking cross-eyed bitches. I understand, bro. You've been cross-eyed your whole life. Bad things have happened to you. And now you've got this little thing going on in the internet. Little shit I just gave him, like, he said he wants these peanut butter cups. This flashlight, it works. Look how official. Even got my name on that bitch. Dave Walsh. That's the old company. That's not the new company. That company was changed over. But something I do, you know, from time to time. I have my own little cards. I got a box of those cards. Some socks, but a futon I helped them bring back here. Backpack. There's my old roofing shit. Roofing shit I used to have because I used to meet insurance adjusters and whatnot. And then we had the dude who runs that business, man. He's a good guy, man. He takes care of me, man. But he's got fucking a mansion, like some R. Kelly house shit, like money, bro. Millionaires, I know. All this shit I brought back here. Look, this is like a piece of furniture. Like somebody drops furniture over here, and then he's got this futon, but he lives up there. But he's gonna, the chair I moved over here. But he's gonna fucking, he's got this nice tent, and he's gonna bring it and I guess lay like maybe that futon on the ground, and then a couple cushions, and then put that foam on top of it, and then put carpet on top of that. And then stand some of this shit up to be like a windbreak, because it's cold out here. It's not warm. This cement is like, just like breathing down on you, cold. And it's not gonna get any better. But at least there's a roof, you know?
They grew up in Tennessee.
Yeah.
They didn't have heat in every room.
Right.
They had one of the pot kettles. They would fucking put bricks in there, warm bricks up, and then fucking wrap them in some aluminum foil, and then put them in the bed with them, and that would keep them hot.
They would wrap aluminum foil?
All around the hot bricks and put them in their bed, and that's how they stayed warm at night.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, see, people have just now got central heating and all that shit in the last, 100 years or something?
Right, yeah.
Only rich motherfuckers had them fireplaces and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, my mom grew up with a bunch of other kids.
Yeah.
And they had a
I'm gonna go up here. And they had the what? Go ahead, I'm listening to you.
They had, like I said, they all had 2 or 3 people in each bed, and they would heat up, you know what I mean?
Anything, right.
Big bricks.
I think hot water's a good idea too, right?
Yep. But hot water, what happens is if whatever you got it in spills or breaks,
Look at this shit.
It's all over your bed.
Yeah.
I watched like a fucking 6-part series about this fucking crazy weird ass punk kid, and he files his.
Anya.
He's on.
Anya, I was about to make a video.
Sorry, but it's crazy. He files his teeth down, and then he gets sent to jail because he murders somebody, and he rips the artery out in his own arm to kill himself with his teeth.
With his mouth?
With his messed up teeth. Yeah, he filed them down when he was doing meth, into points.
Nice.
And then they had him in
Makes you feel better about your life.
Yeah, they had him in this psych place, where they can't even move and shit.
Anyway, Manslave 3. The manslaving. I think it's gotta end. I think we gotta end it. Mickey Schickelstein, you are an insane human being. I don't know. This whole thing started because Mickey Schickelstein, a random internet anonymous guy, told me to do something. And when random internet anonymous people tell me to do something, I usually, I listened in this instance. And I went ahead and made a manslave video. And yes, it's horrible. And then I just went and rambled and talked some more shit. But the manslave video, the fucking response by Mersh to then go on and talk about my dog and make me actually want to fucking fight him. I don't know if I want to fight him anymore, but I kind of do, but I kind of don't. I can't just go around wanting to fight everybody online. It's not healthy for me. You know what I mean? I wanted to fight fucking Matt from Bleach for about 10 minutes. I wanted to fight Owen Benjamin. I wanted to fight you the most though, Mersh. Because he acted like a girl in a fight with their boyfriend, where she says the worst shit she could think of. Like, your dick you don't have a dick. You know, it was like, your dog, I'm gonna kill your dog. It was like, dude, are you a man? Men don't do that. We don't do that, bro. And what the fuck? And then after you do it, I say, let's meet up in Florida. I'll fly on down, have a little vacay, get away from the missus for a while. You know, need some time away from her anyway. Just kidding. And we could fight. We could punch faces. We could stand in front of each other and throw our arms and ball up our fist and throw our fist at each other's fucking faces and noses. Maybe somebody's nose will get broke. Who knows? Afterwards, we can hug. But I was really going to try to cave your... And I know I can cave your chest in with one punch, Mersh. I've seen you without a shirt. Your tits are sad. You have the saddest tits. Dude, don't take your shirt off ever again. You don't see Royce taking his shirt off. He knows better. Oh my God. Royce probably has cross-eyed tits, too. Anyway, you have cross eyes and he has... At least your titties weren't cross-eyed. But I don't even want to fight with you no more. Mickey Schickelstein, I guess, is making a bunch of accounts, going and trolling you, and now Royce is telling me to call in. That wasn't me. I don't watch your show. I can't listen to Mersh. He goes, you know what? Honestly, to be honest, Royce is a little bit more listening. If I'm going to be honest, Royce is a little bit easier to listen to. Like, Royce would do those stupid things where you guys would fuck with... I watched Royce for 1 week, maybe last December. Maybe, we're talking 2018 or 19, I forget which one. You know, the years, I don't even know what day it is. But anyway, he was trolling some psychic. I found that mildly amusing for about a week, and that was it. Most I've ever watched you. Mersh, you're horrible. You're not good on radio, and that's not... Maybe you're not a bad person. Maybe you are. But to say those things means you're a broad, bro. And then you go, oh my God, you must be a horrible person. Mersh says, I did catch this story of yours, Mersh. Mersh goes to New York City, right? Mersh has a little bit of money, right, Anya? Now that he's got the little show. And he's like, you know what I'm going to do? You know how my family thinks I'm a scumbag and hates me and I don't call them and they don't call me? I'm going to go back to wherever he comes from. Some East Coast fucking iron town or steel mill town right outside of one of the big cities. And I'm going to go and reunite with my family for Christmas Mass. And we're all going to go to the Christmas Mass. So I call my uncle or my cousin, and he's like, yeah, I really don't know what we're doing. Why don't you call Aunt Margaret? She's the one who gives a fuck about any of this bullshit. He calls whoever his aunt is, and she's like, yeah, meet us all down there, and we'll have a few beers after. And he's like, I went and bought a new shirt, and I had money in my pocket, and I actually had presents for the family, and all this shit, and I was actually going to do the Christmas thing like a normal human being for once in my life, because I got a couple dollars, and I'm not in jail or whatever. And I go to the fucking church, and I'm looking around, and they're all supposed to show up, and nobody shows up. And I'm like, fuck, how big of a piece of shit am I that they fucking stranded me? That's sad. Isn't that sad? That's fucked up, isn't it?
I don't even repeat that. That's bogus. You're bogus.
I'm bogus?
That's bogus. I mean, I guess...
I'm sad for him.
You're right. He talked
about my dog.
Yeah, fuck him.
Right? It's your dog too. Fuck Mersh.
Yeah, you're right.
Apologize, and we don't have to fight. Now I'm mad again.
Fuck you and your Christmas.
Fuck you and your Christmas and your family. That's why nobody's He's over there in his little blazer, like freezing in the cold, looking around. All the other families are like together. And he's like this, he just got off like a Greyhound. He looks like Axl Rose in that video going to the jungle. There's like a black guy in the corner like asking him for money. And he's like, no, man, I'm trying to meet my family. Leave me alone. And the black guy's like, your family ain't coming, are they? You could hang out with me. And he's like, the black guy's like, that white boy must have fucked up with his family. His family don't even want to meet him at church. That's crazy. It's like a Tracy Morgan type homeless guy. My family gonna meet me. Anyway, yeah, Mersh, you're a piece of shit for saying what you said. You're a broad and a piece of shit. But I'm not really too mad about it anymore. And Mickey Schickelstein's insane. He goes around making all these accounts. I don't do that shit. I don't care. I like Mickey Schickelstein. I like you, bro. You were my agent for a moment, a play agent, like a pretend joke agent, and then you stopped being my agent. I don't know what that's all about. I don't know what that, and then I say a little joke on the Bleach show.
Your agent fired you.
Right, my agent fired me. Anyway, then I go on Bleach show, and I'm telling a joke, trying to refute evolution, and I get a big fight with my internet BFF, and then Mickey Schickelstein's in the fucking chat going, Dave freaked out, Dave's a weirdo. I'm like, really, Mickey Schickelstein, I'm a weirdo? Bro, I like you. I don't just like you, I like you a lot. And I like what you do because it's insane. And I do happen to like insane shit. And I thought it was funny I do think it's funny.
What if he's really like that girl who pretends that she's you?
Jarva?
Yeah, what if that's him?
You think Mickey Schickelstein's that Jarva girl?
I don't know. She's kind of crazy.
Dude.
She calls like
I watched
show like 45 times.
Shout out Sam Hill. And also, yeah, I started talking to this guy Sam Hill, and he was on this. She was on this show with Sam Hill, where like she's supposed to be like some kind of co-host or, contribute to the show. And she called in, and all she did was whisper. It was weird. She's so bizarre. And Sam Hill's this guy. You don't know who Sam Hill is, but he's this guy. He's like, my name is Sam Hill, and I'm very attractive, but I won't show my face. I have a Taiwanese wife, and one day, my wife was breastfeeding our baby, and they was on the bed, and he was sucking that little tit, going crazy, getting that milk, and he was milk drunk, and I saw the other tit, and I went to my woman, and I laid down on the bed, and I started sucking on the other tit. I just wanted to see what it tasted like. And my little baby looked at me and was like, what the fuck is he doing? And I looked back at my baby, and we just had the craziest moment. And one time, when I was 16 years old, I was walking down the street, and this gay Jewish Hollywood producer picked me up, and I'm very handsome now, but back then you could imagine at 16, I was very handsome. And, well, he hired me to serve shrimp cocktails at Hollywood parties without a shirt on. David, well, nothing sexual about either one of these stories. Nothing sexual about drinking breast milk. It was all in good fun. It wasn't sexual, David. David, now you think that gay Jewish man made me do gay stuff with him, but I didn't, David. We was just friends. Nothing sexual, nothing weird. Anyway, this is Sam Hill. He's hilarious. I love you, Sam Hill. I like Sam Hill, and I just said I love Sam Hill. Sam Hill is a good man. I talked with Sam Hill for 2 hours. Very good man. Not just saying that. Anyway, host Vulture show, yeah. So Jarva was... Anyway, so, I forgot what my point was here. I don't know.
Alright, folks, here we go with one of the biggest scumbags. He's tied with Onision online right now, well ahead of Owen Benjamin. Matter of fact, this man makes Owen Benjamin look like an actual legend. Owen Benjamin is a breath of fresh air compared to these psychopaths, because at least Owen's funny. And Matt Christensen has got a rather large channel. He's friends with Tim Pool. Mr. Mersh Potato, I coined that term. I wasn't even trying to, but just talking shit. There's a million retarded things you could say about him. I was just joking around, made a little video about him being a gay slave, and it turns out he's a gay slave. So here's a little video from Alan Paul to illustrate how terrible this man is, and just big scumbag. Oh, and just watch. Me talking cannot ever describe what it is.
They're just getting Nazis, dude. They're just getting the really fringe, really dangerous people off this platform. Well, now, dickheads.
Hypocrite shit.
Using all these precedents they set to come after you. It sucks. I know. Trust me. I know it sucks. But this is why you should have fucking stood up for everybody, and you should have been defending everyone's right to free speech.
Clearly, Mersh has some personal issue with Matt being affiliated with Tim Pool.
No, I never said you. No, but
Side note: Tim Pool grew up on southwest side of Chicago, and we actually know him. And he invites people to New York City. He like pays girls' ways. Like, this is a true story. My girlfriend's friend, he paid her to go there, only for her to leave him babysitting her cats while she went and had sex with the kid who worked at Starbucks because Tim Pool didn't have enough game. I told Wild Smile about this story a while back. We know Tim Pool, and we could have fucked with him, but, you know, we left him alone. He messaged, he's on my Facebook, on Messenger, along with my girlfriend's, but she's like, nah, man, leave him alone, it's sad.
That is a quote from Monday.
But
I've never...
This man
has never defended free speech. That was the claim.
This man has never defended free speech. In the context that you've never done it in any context where there's any penalties or any
You've been linked
anything
to
at
dozens
stake.
of clips on Twitter and in the comments of your own stream.
What? What are you talking about? Well, people are saying Matt has consistently defended everyone's free speech. Matt has defended those people's. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't.
Okay,
no, he hasn't.
so which is it? He hasn't, or what?
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. Go right now, since you're the one counter signaling. You go find me the clip of Matt Christensen defending Christopher Cantwell or Angel.
Shout out, Alan.
You go get it then. Since you're the one asserting that this exists, you go find it. Because it never fucking happened. Stop. This man has never defended free speech unless it's for his gatekeeping pals. I said you don't stand up for free speech when it's uncomfortable. When it's not fashionable. It's easy. Of course, everybody's like, I like free speech. Everyone says that.
New England. I have defended Cantwell. I have defended Richard Spencer. I check all your boxes. But you want me to go through the thousands of hours I have posted of internet content and find you one exact clip to satisfy your weird...
No, yeah, because...
Mersh is a punk. Even this really...
This is a joke. You guys don't live up to your own standards.
Nice
and that's
guy.
why you got ripped by your own audience.
Yeah, treated, bitch. Karma's a bitch. Oh, by the way, Mersh came on his little stream the other day. I saw through, I forgot who it was. It might have been Revenge of the Cringe is a channel. Saying, guys, I got a strike because I was making fun of a dead kid, Little Peep, and they gave me a strike. Well, you shouldn't have been making fun of dead kids. That's kind of a low thing to do. Yeah, Little Peep, a lot of people don't like his music. I don't like his fucking music. I might have heard one song and vowed never to listen to another one for the rest of my life. But I'm not going on talking about this dead kid. Like, is that how hard up you are to make content that you're going after a kid? Matter of fact, that kid died like a year ago. Nobody barely even remembers him. And you got a strike because karma's a bitch and you're a bitch. And you won't fight like a man.
What are you talking about?
Fucking faggot.
What are you talking about?
You were responding to your own live chat and going, la, 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 I'm not going to listen to the evidence.
Oh, no. Well, people are saying Matt has consistently defended everyone's free speech.
Yeah, he did that. You just saw him do that. La, la, no. This guy is a fucking grown pussy. 37 years old. If you're new to this guy, he lives in this guy's house. This guy has a wife. Anya, could you imagine if we had a guy living in a spare bedroom who was like Mersh? Does Mersh have to like ask permission to bring women home? Or does he just bring women home to this man's family's home? No. So then they get a little bit of success trolling Owen Benjamin. That was what their channel was known for. It's the only reason I knew of him, because somebody came to me and said, hey, they're playing one of your videos. But this guy Mersh, actually the guy Royce isn't that bad, other than the fact that he's friends with this guy and he's a pussy for letting him stay in his house. But this guy Mersh cannot stand giving credit to anybody else for videos like Johnny Arcades, because he's got such a low opinion of himself. He doesn't want anybody else to watch anything else because he knows everybody else's shit's better.
No, he hasn't. I don't want to hear about it from him anymore. I don't want to hear about censorship from the Tim Pools and the Matt Christensens. I'm sick of them because they've never experienced it.
Are you being a mayor?
What is next? Are you going to tell white people they can never
This is the
understand
payoff. Sorry, this is the payoff to watching this. Listen to this.
Beta!
just realized too. Matt Christensen and Tim Pool and Ford Fisher whining about censorship, to me, is like me and Royce being black guys in a car with two white guys, and the white guy's getting a ticket for speeding, and they're like, "Can you believe this? Can you believe how rude this cop was to me?" And me and Royce.
Are you fucking kidding me? Did he just say that? Is he an SJW fucking bitch? This dude Mersh has nothing. He's a nothing person. Even if he got all the little subscribers in the world, it wouldn't be good for him, because people like this, when they get money, they'll just use it to manipulate people. I know these people. He's scum, and nothing can make him fucking right. He just said that. Could you imagine trying to tell two black people in the backseat of a car of white people driving, "Can you believe they pulled me over?" Dude, stop feeding into these fucking false stereotypes. White people get fucked over all the time. And this guy's supposed to be some kind of like right-winger, leaning right guy, or some kind of, I don't know, he's saying he's all for free speech and all this other bullshit. He wasn't even for gun rights when that whole thing happened when Andy Worski, his friend defended him with a gun, and I happened to tune into that stream. 3 guys were coming to beat up these 2 guys, right? And they pulled out a gun, and the police locked them up because they had a gun. Well, Mersh says, oh, he shouldn't have been waving a gun around. Well, what the fuck is the point of having a gun? Say I'm with my wife and my daughter, and 3 men come to attack us, and I pull my gun out, and I don't shoot anybody, but I just get them away from me, right? Should I go to jail for protecting my wife and daughter? It's the same law, not depending on whether the friends you're with are your family, women, or children. So I told him that. I'm like, well, what if his wife was going to get raped? Then he should still go to jail. He's not for anything. He has no values. And then he cried like a little bitch over porcelain. It's disgusting. I have one more little video just to illustrate my point. I know. It's fucking... he's just... Then he goes on about dead people. Oh, yeah. He's about to just cringe you out. Wow.
Come back.
Oh, but you're not leaving.
Wait a second. Sam, Russell is here.
Oh, Russell.
Okay, you lead it, producer. I'll stay. David, I don't know if you saw the first part of the show, but ask Hostbusters. You lead it. I don't want to I would go off, man, but you tell me.
So I'll go to Russell.
I'll mute myself.
See what he has to say.
Make sure David hears it. I want his opinion.
Okay, so Russell, David, did you see the beginning of the show when Russell was talking?
I did not. What did Sam say to him to piss him off?
Sure. So he didn't say anything earlier in the show, but Russell, do you want to basically earlier in the show you kind of signed off from the program, or that was what you were saying at the time, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah.
Everybody can hear me, right?
I can hear you.
Okay. Well, here's my side of the story.
Okay.
How long has Buster's been on? Since the new year, right? Like early in the new year. And I don't have anyone to back. I don't have anyone to back me up. So you're just gonna have to believe me. Every time.
Why do we have to believe you? I hate when people say that. It means bullshit. What do we mean? We don't have to believe you, sir.
Of course we don't have to.
Of
course you don't have to, Sam. Just let him talk.
Oh, don't tell me what to say, David Walsh, or we're going to go at it, man. I say what I want to say. It's my show. And you know what? I let you say what you want, and that's a cool show. That's why we're cool. I respect you, David Walsh. If I tried to censor you one time, so don't you fucking try to censor me. Sorry about that. I'm going to mute myself.
I think he's just trying to give Russell a turn.
Okay, all right. Ever since Buster's has been going on, whenever there was any sort of problem with anything, I would hear from Sam Hill, it's Ross Dog. He's jealous.
True.
He doesn't want Buster's to go on.
I've said that.
Because
Why
Sam
don't you
Hill
say it in your
gang is the
natural
most
voice? You
toxic-
sound like an idiot. It'll give you more credibility. Just be yourself. That's the key, Russell. We all have to be authentic here, whether we're asshole authentic or not. It's just
Hey,
respectful. That's what I dig about David
you
Walsh.
fucking piece of shit. If you don't let me fucking talk, and if you interrupt me one more
You're
fucking
gonna
time,
threaten me with a
Sam,
knife
I'm gonna
like you
hang
did
up.
the good Ross dog.
Sam,
You're a coward
Sam!
at heart.
Sam, give him a chance.
Sam, I would fucking kill you right now, you stupid fucking piece of shit. So shut your fucking mouth and let me fucking talk, asshole.
Good
Okay?
stream. Keep David. Good stream. Go, man. You have a right to your opinion. Go.
You obnoxious fucking piece of shit.
How do you really feel? Tell us how you really feel, man. Tell David.
Oh boy, Sam, you don't know how to not escalate a situation.
Okay, I'm gonna mute
dude.
myself. I'm gonna try. Take over, HB. Look, I'm gonna try 10 minutes at least. Okay.
Okay.
You know what? I'm not explaining anything. Fuck you, Sam Hill.
Russell.
I hope that you just fucking enjoy this, man. You are the most obnoxious fucking person I've ever met in my fucking life, man.
Russell, what is the deal with Sam Hill?
He's a fucking lying asshole, man. That's what I wanted to fucking get into. That's what I wanted to explain.
Okay, explain
David,
that shit.
defend me. Dude, try to defend me a little bit, David. Come on,
We
man.
gotta hear
I've been
him out
righteous with you.
first.
Don't sit
How can I
there. I
defend him? He
appoint
hasn't
you
said much.
lawyer. Don't let him say those things. That you're not off the hook. I'm watching you, man. I'm watching you. Now come in there and throw some punches. Don't be a
Wait
pussy.
a second. Why do you want David to do your fighting for you? Why don't you just let?
Okay, because I'm supposed to mute myself. So if I mute myself,
Well, we
that-
can't even hear his argument to know what to even
he's
if I were to
screaming.
defend you.
Oh, please.
If I
No
were-
man talks to you
I
like
think
that,
you're
man to
proving
man.
Russell's
No man
point
would
right
step
now,
up to you.
Sam.
No man would do that to me, but he has a freedom of right,
You
David. So
are-
I said I'd mute myself, but can't you defend myself every once in a while there, pussy boy David Walsh? Oops,
Sam.
sorry
Wait,
about that.
Sam,
I carried away.
why don't we do this like gentlemen and allow him to say his piece and then your rebuttal?
I'll go a whole 10 minutes. We'll come down
Will you?
because I'm
Will
trying.
you actually do that?
Not even. Just go two. Just go 2 minutes.
Okay. No, I'll go 10.
3.
You ready? You ready, David? My eyes are upon you, sir.
All right. He's really proving
Jesus.
Russell's
Fuck
point right now.
Christ, man. God damn it, man.
Man, this
Like
is
dealing
nuts.
with a fucking chick, man. Okay, here's my side of the story. And Hostbuster, you can maybe kind of nod in agreement or back me up.
He's laughing.
Okay.
He's so happy. Look at him. That's cool. Be happy.
Okay, 2 minutes, huh? Sam, great job.
10 minutes from now. I'm just
Holy
saying, I
shit,
dig it when
dude.
you're happy.
You're fucking this
Look
up.
at him. You
Not-
like this
it's not
shit. This
gonna
is a
do
man
it.
who says no
I'm
drama.
not
And I want
you,
you to enjoy it, Hostbusters.
babbling
You deserve
fucking
it. Have
stupid
fun. David
idiot.
is. Look at
It
David.
doesn't
He
take
knows
me
what the
10
deal
minutes to
is.
say
Damn,
one
shut
fucking
up.
sentence. You fucking wannabe Jack Kerouac piece of fucking shit. All right, here's my side of the fucking story. For the longest time, whenever something would go, even before I was a part of Busters, when I was just a fucking fan of the show, here's Sam Hill. Ross Dogg's fucking with the show. He's gonna try to fuck with the show. He's jealous because
He did. He took down the
Wow.
stream, he said.
Good job, Sam. Holy shit. Again?
I don't care if you're fucking 7'10" and 450 pounds of fucking muscle. By sheer fucking hate, I would
Look at my
fucking
partner
kill you.
laugh. What are you? He's tearing into me, partner. David's keeping it cool because David's cool. We do that cool thing. Hostbuster shows his emotion.
I'm
Are you
not
laughing? Just tell me you're not
Guess
laughing.
what? Guess what?
What?
I'm not laughing because anything's funny. I mean,
Why are
it's
you
laughable how you try to
Oh.
say you're going to be quiet and you can't do it. That's laughable.
Well, how dare you laugh? I'm going to go 10. That's how righteous I am, David. You take
Righteous.
notes. You're with bad dude
On the
number
10th
one.
try, on the 10th try, you could do it. If we're lucky.
Go try some autoerotic asphyxiation or something. fucking twisted little brute. Okay. So for the longest time, and then when Helen started doing the flashing thing, that's Ross Dog putting them up to it because they're jealous because the Sam Hill gang was the most popular. So for like a long fucking time, I'm hearing from Sam, and I'm actually trusting the fucking piece of shit, that they're sabotaging the show because they don't want the show to be on. They want the show to be taken off the fucking air. I believed that for the longest time, and after last Wednesday's show, which you gotta admit, man, was a clusterfuck. Helen got through like what? 7 times,
something like that. Yeah.
And then it ended with Nintendo music, and there was all these technical difficulties where before Sam came on, like 5 Donovan songs played.
Yes.
And I started, and me believing Sam's side of the story, I thought it was Ross putting Helen up to fucking with the stream and being not only a supporter of the show, but a part of it now.
Ross is the puppet master. This is what he says. Don't say that. He's a puppet master. He's brilliant. Look what he did to you, man. He got you to quit the show. You're a quitter. Who do you think got you to quit? He is brilliant. I fought with him, but give him his due, Russell. He got you to quit. You're speaking as a quitter. We didn't say quit. You did it on yourself, so be mad at yourself. You make no points. What did I do as you describe? I care about the show. I encouraged you, and you go off on me. You don't even face me man to man, and I'm not even mad at you because that's a weight, and you're a decent guy, and you have a temper, and you're a decent guy.
You're an anonymous fucking coward. You are completely fucking anonymous.
Boy, that didn't work, did it, do it, David?
Fucking pussy on earth.
That did not work, HB.
Put yourself on mute. Put your fucking self on mute.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Look, you're a decent guy, man. You're a decent guy.
I'm not a decent guy. I fucking hate you.
That's okay. A lot of decent people hate me. HB probably hates me sometimes, but he's a decent guy.
Slant-eyed children, you fuck.
This good stream. That's what I've waited you to do, haven't I told you? Now you went up into first class, although look at this David Walsh. He just first class being himself. Fuck, I know talent, David. I'm your fan. I'm promoting you.
Jesus fucking Christ, man. Put yourself on mute.
No fucking way. I was cringe. I'm not going to do what you tell me, man. You don't got the weight. You can't carry my book. Sorry, Ghostbusters.
You know what? Fuck you.
You know that. Fuck you.
Fuck everything about you.
I'm so boring.
You are
how dare me?
Fucking
You're the best you've ever
you are
been.
A liar.
David, he's never been this good. He's never been this good because he's emotionally frigid and he doesn't show his emotions. So what happens is he blows up, David. He's told us about it. He waits, he doesn't express himself, it all blows up. No one said for you to stay in a DNA. RDA Discord, HB and David, he stayed in this Discord with a bunch of haters, and they picked at him, and they picked at him, and you stayed. Russell, you stayed. It's on you. Stand up as a man. David, this is a pussy. Call him Pussy Russell. How about cunt? That fits better for him, David. How about smelly old cunt, senior? That cunt takes these checks that older people get.
Getting other people to fight your battles for you. Another Sam.
I can't. I'm not smashing you by myself. I'm talking to David because you're boring.
Like a
Sam, that's beta.
Oh, he lies. He lies. Come on, man. You're embarrassing David. David, yes, he's male, I think. It's hard to see. You're embarrassing the male race, right, David?
It's colder than a well digger's dick out there.
He's avoided the question. Come on, stand up, David. What do you think? At least give your opinion. Stand up. You're on the show. I dig you. I didn't
know this was that serious. I didn't know that this was that serious. It sounds like my boy Russell Cook's about to break his TV.
I've never seen him so mad and so compelling and so good. David, you get
Russell, what the fuck did he do to you?
He's a fucking liar, man. He fucking lies.
I don't lie.
He'll tell you you're the fucking greatest, and then he'll talk shit about you behind your back.
No, not behind.
He'll try to like fucking get people
I didn't
to
do that
fight
until
with
you
each
threatened
other.
a good man with knives, David. Did you know he threatened a family with knives, David? David, a whole family, not just the man he hates. He threatened to come down to Florida and knife the family, David. That's the truth. Ask him about that, David. Ask him about that.
that was said in jest?
No.
Let's hear Russell's side. Was that said in jest?
Jess, how can that be jest?
If it was or not, I don't even know. I'm just thinking about how
You were
fucking
out of control,
obnoxious
sir.
you are, man.
You are
so fucking obnoxious.
But okay,
No
I'm
wonder
obnoxious,
some
but I don't
fucking
threaten people with knives,
tag light up
David.
your ass,
I threaten knives
faggot.
on people in Florida. In other words, he's mentally ill, David. What decent man threatens children with
what the
knives?
fuck is wrong with you,
David,
Sam?
come on. Ghostbusters.
I'm so
Tell him,
good
is that the
looking, but
truth
I'll
or not?
never show a picture of
I tried to
myself.
fight Merch in the octagon in Florida.
What, David?
And I don't know the words
you okay,
to any
man?
of the songs I sing over
It's
and
all right,
over
man. Calm
again.
down.
And I
all
claim
right.
to be so smart, but I don't even know the lyrics
Get it
to a
out.
fucking easy Bob Dylan song.
Oh,
You are
don't
the
go after
biggest
Bob Dylan.
fucking piece
Ghostbusters,
of
that's
shit
below the belt.
on
Not
earth.
Bob Dylan. Me, yes. Don't you dare go after Bob Dylan. Oh, my wife.
I know more about
Fuck Bob
Bob
Dylan.
Dylan than you
Hey,
fucking
hey,
ever would.
That's not his real name. His real name
Robert
is
Zimmerman. So what? What?
okay.
What
Let's
is the
call him by his
name?
real name.
Oh, you're not David Walsh. What are these names these older people who have us give us? They have no right. I want to name myself David. I don't understand why people keep these names.
I understand nicknames in the hood, but you don't have to change your name to avoid your ethnicity. That is a little
I'm not
cringy to me.
saying that, but if you want to, it's a free country. It's probably not meant to.
I know, but isn't it weird that he changed his name to avoid his ethnicity? What have we learned from the manslave episode? What do I take away from it? What can be gathered educationally from the manslave bullshit? Really, all that I could think to be gathered is that some guys like me, we like to joke around, right? Maybe we don't feel as bitter towards the world. Maybe we're not. I don't know. Maybe it's a specifically an East Coast thing, but I doubt it. I think it's more of a type of man thing. I think when you're short, tubby, and cross-eyed, you tend to lash out like a woman and react like a woman and say things that are not funny or clever or charismatic, like Merch likes to say. You know, he doesn't say anything funny. It's like your dog died. I hope you're to rape your dog, or a bear rapes your dog, or basically, you know what I mean? Now that would be the equivalent. Now what would I do if I were a Merch type guy in response? I would say, oh yeah, well, this is what I think a person would say if they want to be on that piece of shit level. Oh, your mom's dead. Let me go into detail about hideous acts I or a bear or whatever. You know, I've heard people, piece of shit people say, your mom's dead, I'll kill that bitch again. You know what I mean? Kill that bitch again. She's getting fucked in hell or something. You know what I mean? Was she a Christian? She probably didn't believe in Jesus. She's sucking dick in hell. You know? That's not cool. I don't do that. What I did was, since you want to go there with the dog dying, I made a joke. But you got to make it funny. So I took the truth, which was Merch
called up his relatives, wherever he's from, and wanted to come back into town because he's got a little money from donations from internet guys, and he's going to come back to his hometown with some money in his pocket, maybe give a couple gift cards out, some presents, I don't know. Maybe a PS4 game, I don't know. What would you even buy people you haven't seen for 6 years? Gift cards to like Dave and Buster's or something? What the fuck does he want to see these people? Because he's got a couple dollars, and you know they were thinking that. So he calls his aunt, he's like, hey, you guys want to meet at the church or mass? And his one aunt's like, nah, call the other aunt. I don't even like you. And his other aunt's like, what do I say? Tell him we're going to meet him at church. Okay. Yeah, Merch, Mike, we'll meet you at church. Yeah, just go to the old church. I don't know. Yeah, Christmas Eve. Yeah. Mike's like, awesome. Got the $150 blazer or whatever. I don't know how much his outfits he spends on outfits. Not much. He's not buying any cashmere. Let's just say that. And, well, he goes to the church, and he's looking around, and there's all the other happy families going to mass together, and he's in the middle of, wherever the church is, and he's looking around, and he calls his aunt, and he gets he gets the message, and he's like, that's weird. It's almost time for mass to start. Where's everybody at? And they don't come, and he's sitting there for a couple minutes looking around like maybe they're late. Maybe they're just late. And a homeless man approaches, a homeless black Tracy Morgan type man approaches and says, I don't think they coming. And Mercer's like, you want to help a brother out so I can get something to eat? And Mercer's like, no, bro, I just want to meet my family. I haven't seen them in years, and I got a couple dollars, and I'm ready to come see them. And he's like, I don't think they coming. You could party with me. And Mercer's like, oh man. He's like, I know where some good rocks is at. Hey, ain't you that manslave fella from the YouTube? And Mercer's like, fuck me. He's like, I suck your dick. And Mercer's like, man, no, there's no way I'm fucking smoking rocks with this guy on Christmas Eve. And the homeless guy's like, I'll be right over there. You just come talk to me whenever you're ready. And I made a stupid joke like, I'm just being stupid. No, not Mersh. He goes for the you're dead dog. This is so pathetic. What am I going to do? I challenged him to a fight. He doesn't want to fight me. But honestly, I don't even want to fight him. I don't even care. But if I had to fight him, I would slap the pink off him. One punch knockout. And I don't like to do all that boxing shit. We don't need gloves, bro. Men, we weren't made for gloves. We can wear gloves. But I like either that UFC octagon shit or bare knuckle. If you want to fight me with gloves, bro, I'll fight you with gloves, I guess. Whatever. And honestly, I don't even want to hurt the guy. I'm trying to conclude this shit. This is what I get for giving these poor guys who are really hurt about Mersh, or really mad at Mersh. They're like, David, make a manslave video. I guess he pissed a lot of people off. I mean, who doesn't online? But apparently, he's going to piss off more people. Because we see how he behaves. But then I get to thinking, what have you learned, David, from this situation? And it's just that some people are miserable. And you can't even fuck around, play around with them. Now, how I know a man is when you could fuck around, play around, and they don't just go for... At least they'll say something funny or clever. Now, I could respect that. And if you can insult me and make me laugh at the same time, you just earned yourself a friend. Honestly, I respect you now. Because I respect quick-witted shit. I respect that type of shit, man. Like, imagine if we're in jail and a motherfucker says something slick to you, and then you say something slick to him and he laughs. You're like, okay, well, that's cool. I'll fuck with you now. But imagine if you're in jail and somebody says something to me, or just as men in jail. Why am I bringing up jail? Let's just say men on the street, men in school, men in wherever we're forced to be in each other's company, where we would most rather not be, but here we are. Like the internet, I guess. And a motherfucker says, I say something to him, piss him off, or they say, and then he says, I heard your dog died, faggot. I wish a bear would rip your dog out of the ground and fuck him in the ass or something. I don't. That's just like that just shows what kind of person you are, bro. I mean, we all know this is a miserable person. And then I get to thinking, well, David, maybe you're a different type of person than that. You know what I mean? You haven't lived your whole life as a cross-eyed 5'10", maybe 9. You know, he doesn't stand out. There's nothing special about the poor guy. You know, he's probably had a lot of tragedy and loss, like we all have, but some of us deal with it differently. And he just reminds you of that 45, 50-year-old white guy who's drunk at the bar and somebody fucks around with him and he says some ignorant, lewd shit to somebody's girlfriend or something because he doesn't know how to control his mouth. And somebody just like goes to tear his head off. And now he's kicked out of most bars in town and people just generally hate him. You know, it's a sad life, and he's cross-eyed. You would think the cross-eyed would actually make a person have a better personality. Because fat girls sometimes, most fat girls, not all the time, but fat girls sometimes they got a cool personality because, you know, they're fat. You would think he would have to do something about that. It didn't make him a hard worker. Well, maybe it did. He hustles on YouTube. So, you know, I could give credit where credit's due. It's mainly a thirstiness. I mean, what is he, 38? No kids? Cross-eyed? No girl? Living on his boy's couch? That's the one thing that could have saved him. Internet donations. Because all you got to do is talk. Even I could do that. But if I were to do a show, I think I would be able to take criticism without going after people's recently deceased beloved pets or family members. Come on. And look how many people he's pushed away. And his claim to fame, honestly, is going after Owen Benjamin. So you can dish it out, but you can't take it in. Now, I can take it in. But you can't be personal, man. I would never in my life think to talk about a man's dead mother. So, hey, Mersh, you want me to call in, bro? I'll call in. We could talk. I'll talk the right way. I won't just get on the phone and scream at you. We could fight. We could set that up if you want, bro. I'm really through with you, man. There's nothing I can do with you. Like, it's not even, you know, you should have took this situation. You could have made it a lot better, man. I mean, for yourself even. You could have just ignored it because I'm nobody online. You know? I have a little channel I do for fun. I play around or you could have fucking acted like a man, but what did you do? You act worse than Owen Benjamin is what you did, bro. Wow, bro, you're worse than Owen Benjamin. So, that's all I really have to say about it, man. The conclusion is, there's just some sad people out here, man. I don't know, maybe his stepdaddy didn't teach him how to act like a man. Maybe I should beat him the way his mama's boyfriend should have. You know? Maybe he hasn't got his fucking nose broke enough, man. I've been beat up so many times. Just learn to fucking shut the fuck up. But, you know, online's a different thing. You know, we're not in person. So I wish him all the best, man. But you already know that the best is not gonna come. Especially in this world, nobody's gonna be happy. I don't see a lot of happiness, especially now with people that are already prone to be miserable. But hey, you know, maybe he moves out of Royce's house. Maybe he gets a nice wife and they get along and they have a family and whatever, you know, brings him happiness, you know. Maybe he looks back on this and understands what he did wrong. I doubt it. Maybe he does. You know, we all have low self-awareness. sometimes I like to make these videos and talk stupid just to see how stupid I could possibly make myself sound. But that's it, man, slave. You've made a lot of people hate you, but I don't hate you, bro. I just think you're subpar in the insult category. You can't be funny when doing it. I mean, Buddy's got all these fucking, and I think Mersh's fan base is a lot of single men. How do you listen to Mersh? How do these people listen to you? Your voice is terrible. Your attitude's terrible. You're a dick. I don't know what it is. It's some kind of thing where like that Owen Benjamin thing. Like you couldn't understand how people listen to Owen Benjamin. It's just a thing, man. If 900 people listen to you, 9 are going to be there to watch you. And I'm sure you've come across a million different people that have seen you. And a percentage of that is going to be your type of listener, your viewership. I don't know what that demographic is. I'm thinking single men age, I want to say 19, maybe 20 to, 32, somewhere like 35. Because we are these days in a prolonged state of childhood. But I don't want to go on and on about this forever. This is Manslave 4. I mean, I'll keep making them. I'll call in, bro. You want me to call in? I won't put on a front. I won't do my stupid characters I do. I won't be, Dave Walsh, extra, like, pretend alpha. I'll be my real self. Which is like I'm being right now. So that's it, man. Stay for peace. I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in.